row from barely getting their hands on a one-game victory in the spring split. Roccat now have 5 series wins in a row. Forget about being in the safe spot in the standings. They are having their eyes on the playoffs.
Yeah, they have their eyes firmly locked on Fnatic's spot right now, and this throws so much into the mix for Group A. I mean, we were talking about how Group A hadn't changed in the entire split. Well, now Roccat have taken 3rd place by having 5 series wins. Fnatic obviously with the series in hand as the Giants, but this is looking very, very different from just a week and a half ago.
Absolutely insane, or whatever word you want to use, Roccat. That match, Fnatic versus Giants tomorrow, is incredibly important, of course, but I do want to talk about Roccat and how they've done it. And I wrote it down here. They had a good 1-3-1. They have good drafts that work for them. Their early game was good in this game specifically. Their objective control was immaculate. I feel like I'm overdoing it a bit, but just seeing the improvement that this team has gone through in the last couple of weeks is truly, truly outrageous.
Definitely. It's a great sign that something in Rockat's scrims, the way that they're looking at the game and applying fundamentals, whether it's composure of backing away from objectives when you're not in the right place to do it, whether it's playing out a 1-3-1 effectively, not giving away deaths early, not fighting when you have a Kassadin that needs extra time, and then you just take over the side lanes. Like, that's the improvements they've made, which is different from the Roccat we were seeing in the beginning of the split, which were fighting and taking the wrong objective trades, that kind of thing. So they've actually shored up the fundamentals. This is very similar to the same style and successes that Splice started having in summer.
Yeah, and actually Misfits coming up to this point as well. Yeah. They also shored up some of their macro. Before we talk a bit about them, we also have to crown the player of the series. Foxy in this one, and as we were discussing it, of course, he had a fantastic game. Onari had a fantastic game 1. But when you start to think about that lineup, you also think about Maxor, you also think about Betsy and Hjarnan and Wadid. It's just all going well from them.
Yeah, all going well. Foxy, I think, is the biggest turnaround because we have seen Betsy perform before. We've seen Maxlo perform before. Wadid is having good games. Foxy's the one that is like, okay, this guy has actually got considerably better over the last few weeks. And his Gragas in game 1, Na was very composed in game 2, generally TPing in at the right times, just holding the side lane, always taking the tower first. So you have to be impressed by the improvement that Foxy and Roccat have made over the last few weeks.
Definitely, so we can speak a bit about Misfits later, but for now it's their time to shine. Dracos is standing by with Rockat's bot lane to talk more about their surprising 2-0 win.
Thank you very much, Shox. I'm gonna be honest, I'm stunned. I didn't get to talk to you guys for weeks on end. You guys were at the bottom of the table, and you guys are now shooting up, climbing so fast. So let's just go straight into the Misfits series. Kind of explain to me what happened in this series overall. How were you guys able to walk away so cleanly with the 2-0?
I think we started playing without pressure, basically, because when we were like 0-7 or some stuff like that, we was like, okay, we just have to play a bit more YOLO and take risks, basically. And now I just feel like we're just playing without any risks, so we're just playing our style and don't care too much about what the enemy will do and stuff like that. So I think that's why we become better now as a team.
Yeah, definitely showing now. Wadid, for you, going up against Hans Sama and Ignar, how did you feel about your guys' laning phase in the early game? What are your thoughts on them as a duo?
Actually, I just looking up for Ignar because one of the respect player on supporter. And also they picked some aggressive supporters and some picks with Ashe. It was really hard because Ignar is really good supporter and good mechanic. So. But my team and our focus is just only the late game, so we just chill out and whatever, and maybe it works, I think, yeah.
Definitely looks like it worked for you guys. Coming up, of course, Sven and Mithy kind of feel like the final boss for you guys as a bot lane this season. Do you feel prepared for that matchup, Wadid? Are you worried at all about it?
Maybe. I think it's more fine, yeah, because we just improve a lot, so... Yeah, there are really good players, but we're looking for win. Yeah.
All right, you're shaking your head a little bit. Maybe not quite as confident as Wadid. What are your thoughts on going up against Sven and Mithy?
Yeah, I think they're for sure the best bot lane in Europe right now. So I think they're really, really good, and Sven is really good AD carry, and Mithy is really good support. So it will be for sure the hardest match we had. We faced in the first week, but it was kind of chill. Like nothing happened in the laning phase. We was just farm, but maybe they go more YOLO now. I don't know. So, I don't know. I think it will be hard, yeah.
All right, kind of final question, guys. Currently, you hold the playoff position, the third place seed coming in your group. Do you think you guys can hold that for the remainder of the split? Are you worried at all about Fnatic passing you up? Is Roccat going to go to playoffs?
I don't think we just take the game by game. Like, they need to lose against Giants, I guess, and then maybe then it's a chance because they have more games than us. So if we both are 5-5, they're gonna win either way. So it's like, I don't know really. I don't know if we will do it or not, but I hope so, I guess.
All right, taking it one game at a time. Wadid, any final thoughts there? Feeling confident?
Yeah, feeling really confident. Like this is like my hometown, so like I'm feeling really good. So don't worry about me. Just actually looking for some like, yeah. I just expect winning G2 also. So yeah.
Okay, one more question to kind of round the whole thing out. Would you say coming in from kind of a rough split at the start now to looking ahead, are you guys satisfied with how you've improved as a team? What are the thoughts on team improvement overall?
I think, yeah, as I said, it was just basically the sort of the split. We had a really slow start, and now we start to play the game at least. We're looking for stuff in the game. We know how to play now on stage and everything. Like, I just think it's, I don't know, it just feels so much easier to play now than before. So I think we improved a lot, yeah, for sure.
Definitely looks good. Wadid, we spoke last week, I think it was, talking about your bottom lane. What do you think is the biggest strength that you guys kind of bring to the table?
I don't know. Maybe it's like I'm just a lucky player, you know. But Yarnan is actually better player, so he lead me really a lot. So I was really comfortable because Yarnan just lead me. So I really thanks for Yarnan to lead me. So yeah.
Yarnan, do you feel like you are that guy taking charge in the bottom lane, constantly leading Wadid, or is he giving you a little too much credit there?
I give him too much.
At the end of the day, just one final question. When it comes to leadership on the team, when it comes to making these big decisions, you guys seem very decisive on your Baron calls. Who is making the big calls here, or is it more of a group effort?
It's not like we just randomly go to Nashor and be like, oh guys, let's do Nashor. You know, it's not like that. We prepare it, obviously, as a team before. And if we see the opportunity, like for example, this game they went Estral bot when they had one dead. Obviously, we can just do Nashor then, right? 5 versus 4. It's even 5 versus 3. And we can zone with Kassadin and Gnar and my ult, and we can one-shot them. So, like, if they make a mistake, we will just take the Nashor, I guess. Like, that's how it works. So there is nobody that's really doing the let's do Nashor, you know? It's like a team thing.
Kind of like in the playbook, you set it up and everybody knows that it's the right option. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk to me. Congrats again on the 2-0 over Misfits. For now, we're going to throw it to a break, but when we get back, it'll be Unicorns of Love versus Origin as our final series of the day.
We're into word clear share territory for sure.
No, it's not the same way. It's not the obnoxious way. Because everyone in this audience that been studying Korean League of Legends, they know it's all about vision. So that's why they're applauding.
Very smart.
There you go. There you go.
Fear teleport's going to come in. Misfits reacting. Betsy goes in. He's taken low, but swallowed up by Wadid, keeping him alive. Collateral damage. Taking a bite out of the Misfits health bars as Alfari is forced to flash away. And amazingly, nobody dies. But that's about to change. Or is it? No. Power of Evil back to the team.
No one's gonna die. This is a macro game, Pyra. But still, it was pretty sick the other style one.
Oh, we got it.
We just want to show
for
you.
Yarnan.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here we go, trying to go in. Mega Inferno Bomb. Yarnan gets another 100% kills on the game right now. Let's see if it keeps on going. Power of Evil going in for the chase down. And he will manage to pick one up. It's on to Maxlore, but meanwhile, everybody else from Misfits is dead. Dishing it down to half health here.
Power of Evil.
Comments get count. There's no flash. In comes Foxy with a big gnar against the wall, but he only lands onto Alfari. They're trying to hop over the pit, and it's Yarnan who manages to get one kill. Mega Inferno Bomb comes in again, and Roccat back to business as usual on the Baron. True Shot comes a little too early, and Roccat take the big purple word. Did's burning low, standing on top, and he goes down. Maxlore gonna hop over and look to take down Power of Evil. Misses on the collateral. The grabs once, he grabs a second. That was sick.
Betsy is just going in, assassinating people left and right. That's a double kill on to Power of Evil. Redemption for Roccat and a Mega Inferno Bomb in the hat. That's going to be the Nexus. That's going to be the series. Team Roccat blasting off to victory, 2-0.